incredible, wild, and generally insane news. So Xbox has just bought Activision Blizzard. Seriously, this is 100% accurate. Apparently, it's a $70 billion deal. You can go to news.xbox.com. You can see the link right there. They have bought Activision Blizzard. So this is probably due to a lot of the fallout where Phil Spencer was talking about how they were, kind of changing how they do business with Activision and stuff going forward, and that's because they bought them. Again, apparently the price tag was like 70 billion. It's Activision, Blizzard, and King. We're going to be breaking it down and kind of going over the details here. But yeah, this is not like an April Fool's thing. This is 100% accurate. Liking the stream is great. Subscribing is great as well. Again, we don't normally do streams for this, but this is a big deal. So the creators of Call of Duty, Warcraft, StarCraft, Candy Crush, Tony Hawk, Diablo, Overwatch, Spyro, Hearthstone, Guitar Hero, Crash Bandicoot, StarCraft, purchased by Xbox. So they mention, as a team, we are on a mission to extend the joy and community of gaming to everyone on the planet. We all know that gaming is the most vibrant and dynamic form of entertainment worldwide, and we've experienced the power of social connection and friendship that gaming makes possible. As we pursue that mission, it is incredibly exciting to announce that Microsoft has agreed to acquire Activision Blizzard. Over many decades, and again I'm reading verbatim for their news site, Xbox's, over many decades, the studios and teams that make up Activision Blizzard have earned vast wellsprings of joy and respect from billions of people all over the world. We are incredibly excited to have the chance to work with the amazing, talented, dedicated people across Activision Publishing, Blizzard Entertainment, Beenox, Demoware, Digital Legends, High Moon Studios, Infinity Ward, King, Major League Gaming, Radical Entertainment, Raven Software, Sledgehammer Games, Toys for Bob, Treyarch, and every team across Activision Blizzard. Until this transaction closes, Activision Blizzard and Microsoft Gaming will continue to operate independently. Once the deal is complete, the Activision Blizzard business will report to me as CEO, Microsoft Gaming, because this is, from Phil Spencer. So, yeah. Upon close, we will offer as many Activision Blizzard games as we can within Xbox Game Pass and PC Game Pass, both new titles and games from Activision Blizzard's incredible catalog. We also announced today that Game Pass now has more than 25 million subscribers. As always, we look forward to continuing to add more value and more great games to Game Pass. The fantastic franchises across Activision Blizzard will also accelerate our plans for cloud gaming, allowing more people in more places around the world to participate in the Xbox community using phones, tablets, laptops, and other devices you already own. Activision Blizzard games are enjoyed on a variety of platforms. We will plan to continue to support those moving forward. As a company, Microsoft is committed to our journey for inclusion in every aspect of gaming, among both employees and players. We deeply value individual studio cultures. We also believe that creative success and autonomy go hand in hand with treating every person with dignity and respect. We hold all teams and all leaders to this commitment. We're looking forward to extending our culture of proactive inclusion to great teams across Activision Blizzard. Around the world, there is no more exciting venue for fun and connection than video games, and there has never been a better time to play than right now. As we extend the joy and community of gaming to everyone, we will look forward to welcoming all of our friends at Activision Blizzard to Microsoft Gaming. And they've got a picture of the gaming leadership team. So that is official. It's on the news site, news.xbox.com. This is amazing. This is the biggest change. Like, how we're talking about, you'll tell your kids about when Xbox bought Bethesda. You're going to tell your grandkids about the time they bought Activision Blizzard. Like, this is huge. Absolutely insanely huge. Every goddamn Call of Duty game will be on Game Pass. Like, wow. And assuming, they continue with exclusivity, that means Call of Duty games in the future will only be on Xbox. That's not official. That's just an assumption. Just like, with Bethesda games coming to Xbox only. Wow. That is industry changing. Like, this is huge. Huge. And it's not just like, you get Activision. You get Blizzard. You also get King, which does like the mobile games like Candy Crush. Like, this is like the Tony Hawk games are Xbox first party. Like, this is unbelievable. And yes, this is apparently a $70 billion deal. I look rugged and stuff too because it is 6:45 in the morning. We were wrapping up some Rainbow Six Extraction gameplay because, well, we're working on that to review, and that will be up soon. But wow. And can I just mention, a couple streams ago, when we had Kevin in the chat, if you guys, watch the streams, you know who Kevin is, we were literally talking. He was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if, Xbox picked up, Activision? And I was like, yeah, sure would, right? I could see due to the culture there that this could happen. And what do you know? What do you know? So it sounds like they're also going to do more legacy type stuff. We're finally going to have proper support for this stuff, and there's probably going to be Game Pass perks. There's going to be... So the deal, when it closes, all this stuff is just going to swamp onto Game Pass. It's going to be huge. Game Pass for console, Game Pass for PC. We're going to see World of Warcraft. Like, this is insane. Absolutely insane. Like, do you guys have any idea how big this is? And a lot of, you might be like, oh, maybe they won't make them exclusive. Look at Starfield, look at Redfall. That's why you buy these companies, is so that you can move them onto your platform. Like, this is huge. And I know I just read the whole detail of what they've gone over. But, like, let's just talk about the franchises. And the key franchises that they kind of showed off on their thing, as you can see above me, Overwatch. So Overwatch 2 could end up being only on Xbox. Diablo. The future of Diablo. Call of Duty, like the biggest shooter franchise, like in the world. So Xbox has all the Western shooters basically. I can, there's only like one or two big Western shooters that Xbox doesn't have. They've got Doom, they've got Quake, Call of Duty, they've got Halo. This isn't, if you like shooters, Western shooters, which are like basically the shooters, they've got all of them. Overwatch. Like, cheers, love. Xbox is here. Damn. That is insane. And then for RPGs, like, we've got, like, Diablo, like, the history of Diablo, Warcraft. We're probably going to see some proper Warcraft remasters, because they did the Age of Empires remasters. Maybe we're going to get some proper Warcraft remasters, some proper StarCraft remasters. But maybe World of Warcraft will finally come to consoles. And then... and we got to look at the smaller details too. We got to look over ownership on stuff, but like, I'm pretty sure they own Spyro and Crash. So, Crash Bandicoot is a first party character up there with like Banjo and stuff, and Spyro. Maybe we could do Spyro games, and maybe these studios won't have to just work on Call of Duty. Maybe they can go back to making Spyro games, go back to making Crash games. Like this is insane. This is absolutely crazy. So we don't have a date on when this will close, but they are working on it, and this is 100% happening, $70 billion deal. We don't have an official date yet, but they said as soon as the date closes, a whole swath of every game they can add will be added to Game Pass on that date. So these deals could take a number of months, so stay steady. But the fact that they announced this means that they are 100% confident that this is happening. This is a huge thing. You can go to, again, news.xbox.com, 100%. This is an official message from Phil Spencer. He even tweeted it out. This is happening. This is insane. Like, this is one of the genre-defining moments that, again, you tell your grandparents about the time that Xbox bought Activision Blizzard King. So I think we should look up some of the franchises there that they kind of own. Like, this is crazy. I don't know what your guys' thoughts here, but this is a big win for Xbox. When we said Xbox was out to play this generation, this is what we were talking about. You're crazy not to have an Xbox. Or you're crazy not to have Game Pass. I mean, imagine not being able to play Call of Duty, right? Like, wow. And the fact that it's on Game Pass, like these old games, like we're going to see, like Call of Duty World at War could be on Game Pass. And that means players will be playing it again. Or... like, these older CODs, like Modern Warfare Remastered, maybe more people will be playing it because it's on Game Pass now, and you can easily download it and play it. And this is exciting. Like, these are all going to be, like, okay, let's look up the Activision kind of owned IP. So we're going to go to, a good old wiki here, and we are going to look up Activision franchises. So, the Call of Duty games, obviously. Biggest shooter in the world. Yeah, I thought Bethesda purchase was big. This is even huger. The console wars, are there console wars? This is money being used here for them to dominate like the industry. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. Like, I've been excited about the future of Xbox, but now I'm hyped as hell, and you should be too, because this is a defining moment within the gaming industry, a defining moment. So another franchise, Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot, the Diablo series. You all got phones, don't you? But no, seriously, the Diablo games, Game Pass, all of them. And they've got they own Gabriel Knight. No way. Geometry Wars, Guitar Hero, King's Quest, one of the most iconic IPs of all time. I know not, a lot of people don't know about King's Quest, but you'll get to know because they're going to add those games to Game Pass. Overwatch, Pitfall, Spyro the Dragon, StarCraft, Tony Hawk's, Warcraft, and then we can look at Activision Blizzard titles as well, and some mobile games and stuff. It's not as exciting, but like this is a big deal. I wonder if they'll be able to crack backwards compatibility for like Spider-Man 2. Probably not. Probably not. But it makes me think it's like maybe they're working on like trying to get some partnerships and things going on to maybe get some of those like legacy titles. So okay, so we can get they said they were done with backwards compatibility, so maybe this is a lie, but we can get the Activision published Bethesda titles like Return to Castle Wolfenstein and like was it Wolfenstein 2009 or something like that? Oh, this is so exciting. Like this is a huge deal, guys. Like I don't know, a shout out to Phil Spencer. Seriously. If you didn't believe in Phil Spencer now, wow. And this is gonna be like cloud gaming stuff. This is a big deal. This is like one of the industry defining moments. So if you are jumping in, $70 billion deal. It's got to close, but they have officially put out the news. Phil Spencer officially tweeted it that they're happy to have them join the family. It's on news.xbox.com. It's got to clear, and as soon as it clears, all this stuff will be added to Game Pass. All these big games, all these big franchises, like it's kind of amazing, just these big games, and maybe we'll probably get some proper. Oh, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. That would be first party too now, and wow. I don't know. I'm kind of floored and blown away by this. This is definitely a defining moment for Xbox. This is so exciting. I I don't know. What do you guys think? Game Pass all day? Yeah, definitely. Like this is insane. Did anybody have this down? World of Warcraft on console? I could see it happening. Like seriously, if you guys don't have an Xbox now, try to find a Series X. You can't. Series S is a beautiful console. It's great. Get yourself some Game Pass, and you are going to be settled so perfectly well for the next for decades probably, right? Like just think of it. So not only do we have, all these new games coming, like a new Fable, which is crazy to think of, a new Perfect Dark, Avowed, The Elder Scrolls 6, The Outer Worlds 2, Hellblade 2, all these incredible games coming from the Xbox studios that they've been building up, the Bethesda games. Now you've got Call of Duty, like you got Activision, Blizzard, and King coming in there to really just amp it up. Like if you like shooters, you should have an Xbox. If you like RPG games, Western RPG games, you should have an Xbox. Like it's just a no-brainer here. Like this is insane. Like this is a huge thing, right? Like just absolutely insane. You're so excited? Yeah, I know, right? Isn't this just absolutely amazing? Yeah, games, Overwatch. So again, typically they leave existing games on the platforms. Xbox is not one to remove games. So like, Overwatch right now will still be on PlayStation, but I would imagine that Overwatch 2, next year's Call of Duty, stuff like that going forward will only be on Xbox. I would imagine. They haven't officially said so, but I mean it's a business, and when you buy a company, you move things over exclusively onto your platform because why not? So we're gonna see a stronger, like I would imagine right away we're gonna see like World of Warcraft end up on PC. I'm sure they're already working towards it. I mean they did claim that they will be working independently still up until the official purchase because that's how these legal agreements have to go. But after that point, I would imagine that yeah, this stuff is gonna be first party. Yeah. So okay, here we go. So there are some new details coming out. So this is from Charlie Intel. They do stuff. So apparently the pen dries June 2023. So they'll be independent till then. So that would mean the next Call of Duty will release as usual. But apparently it's going to be June of 2023. So this is at Charlie Intel on Twitter. So Activision will remain independent until then. And this is like an insider kind of leak detail. So, yeah, okay, there we go. So that sounds like it's going to be accurate. We expect to be sometime in Microsoft's fiscal 2023 year, ending June 30th, 2023. So they're going to continue to be independent until that time, apparently. Again, this is, alleged. This is still so developing. Like, literally, the news was not long ago. One of my friends said, "I'm speechless" would be an absolute understatement. This is seismic. So Phil Spencer on Twitter, this is his Twitter thing, says, "As we extend the joy and community of gaming to everyone, we are incredibly excited to welcome the fantastic teams and iconic franchises of Activision Blizzard to Team Xbox. We're looking forward to working with our talented, dedicated friends across Activision Blizzard. As a company, we're committed to our journey for inclusion in every aspect of gaming among both employees and players. As we empower everyone to play, we can build the best, most engaging, most fun entertainment ecosystem anywhere on Earth and beyond. We can't wait to create our future together." This is just a monumental purchase, like absolutely crazy. Like I'm just like thinking of them, supporting these companies to make new Spyro games, new Crash Bandicoot games, like Warcraft, all that stuff. It's assuming they have the full rights to all these titles. I mean, they mentioned them all in the article and everything like that, but it's like I can't believe this happened. I want to pin the Satya Nadella, with CEO of Microsoft, together with Activision, we will usher in a new era of gaming that puts players and creators first and makes gaming safe, inclusive, and accessible to all. Like, this is a crazy Major Nelson. Please join us in welcoming Activision Blizzard to the Xbox family. This is crazy. $70 billion deal, guys. All the games will be coming to Game Pass as soon as the pens draw. So it says apparently we're looking at June 2023. So that's going to be a big deal. So it probably, get business as usual. The Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 that's apparently coming out this year will continue to be, on PlayStation, everything like that. But I would anticipate with Treyarch's title in 23, that one would be exclusive to Xbox, and then Call of Duty is going forward. You're probably going to have, maybe, I don't know if they'd include the Battle Passes as part of Game Pass. And again, they're not going to take games off of platforms. That's not what they do. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of, like, Game Pass is going to get nuts. So it's not only, these Activision Blizzard titles. Like I said, like, all these other existing Xbox games are just being pumped out right now. Like, how much work's being done on all these games? Like, 2023 is going to be, like, the pinnacle of Xbox. Like, probably Xbox's greatest and defining year in the entire existence of the platform. Like, not only Game Pass, like, if you're a PC player right now, you got to get yourself some Game Pass, because you're going to have, like, all these Activision titles right through there, and then, like, it's just absolutely amazing. Like, this is a huge deal, right? Like, Overwatch 2, it's going to be amazing. Like, this really is such a big deal. If you like Xbox, you're a fan, this is kind of what you waited all those quiet, dry years off of the Xbox One for. Was this moment where, we're coming, like, it's just been about a year since they bought Bethesda, just about a year since the Series X, Series S launched, and now we've got, Activision Blizzard going to be joining. And the fact that they announced it just, like, randomly out of the blue kind of shows you almost, like, insiders don't, all those insiders you kind of watch maybe don't necessarily have the inside track on that kind of thing, but here it is. Like, Game Pass is looking great. They also mentioned 25 million Game Pass members, so that's a big deal too. They just hit that milestone officially. It's definitely what they're pushing and what they want to grow. So let's see, do you guys have anything exciting you want to mention there? They're gonna milk COD. Probably. I mean, if COD's not already milked, right? It is definitely like Disney buying Marvel. It's bigger. It's a $70 billion deal. Like, I can't name that. Like, they bought LinkedIn for, like, what, 25 billion or something? They wanted to buy TikTok for like 50 billion. Like, this is crazy. And my favorite thing is going to be, like, people on Twitter being like, oh, nobody likes Activision or something. It's like, come on, Call of Duty is the biggest shooter every single year, right? Like it's like owning like the biggest game out there, and it's just like absolutely amazing that it's gonna be a first party title. So I guess that also means that PlayStation likely won't have the marketing for Call of Duty going forward, I would imagine, right? Like that's crazy. Now with this, I would also imagine, yeah, World of Warcraft on console would be a big thing, but I would also imagine that Xbox very likely isn't going to purchase too many more companies going forward. I kind of had my big guess on like Avalanche Studios, maybe IO Interactive, stuff like that. What companies they're working with, like, Square Enix West was something we talked about, taking like Crystal and like Tomb Raider and stuff like that. Those were kind of the rumors we were hearing and stuff like that. Those are smaller time purchases. So I don't really know if they're going to spend more money, because I mean, doing like people, it was so funny last year where people were like, oh, 7 billion, they broke the bank on that. They're never going to spend more than $7 billion on gaming stuff. No, no, no. That's all the money they have. And then it's 70 billion on Activision Blizzard. Like, it's just nothing. Like, they own literally the iconic games from your childhood, like anyone's really childhood, from Doom to Quake to Warcraft to Starfield to well, soon Starfield, Starcraft, Crash, and like this is insane. We're gonna have to get full details on what exactly is gonna be owned. I mean, obviously Call of Duty, 100%, all the Blizzard stuff like that. COD will be going to Game Pass. It's gonna be nuts. Like I don't know, like who else would they really buy at this point? They kind of, like you got like PlayStation's going intense about those 2-year timed exclusive type games or longer, trying to lock Final Fantasy down, and you can see why. Like when you've got pressure from a $1 trillion company like Microsoft coming in and buying stuff like this, it's a big wake up call where they're trying to carve in their place in the industry. I think we can 100% say, and we could have said this last year, that the narrative that Xbox doesn't have any games is no longer a thing at all. They have the craziest titles. Like this is it's wild, absolutely a wild thing. You want Xbox to buy Ubisoft? Like that would be cool, but again, I can't see them making another huge purchase like this for quite a while. I mean, we said that last year. We said, oh, they won't buy another company. They just bought $7 billion for Bethesda. But now they're stacking out 10 times that amount for that. Oh, thanks for the donation there. You want Xbox to buy Ubisoft exclusive AC games. It would be interesting. There was a lot of talks about Warner Brothers. There was a lot of talks about Ubisoft. Again, I always thought the smaller companies were the safe ones. Like I said, Avalanche and, maybe Square West or, smaller stuff like that. But to get Activision Blizzard was just a wild purchase, right? And again, apologies for the tiredness. It is 7 in the morning. Yeah. This is me. Bobby's out of CEO. He will continue to run the company until apparently the number or the date is, of course, Charlie Intel reported this. June 2023 is when the official end date will be, and he will be out of there. So that will be the point where that will be happening. And where can you see the Xbox announcement video? They don't have a video to my knowledge, but you can go to news.xbox.com. You can go to @PhilSpencer on Twitter. I can show you like literally the post of this stuff. Like this is official. Like this is like here's Phil Spencer's tweet. In case you still don't believe me, them literally buying like you go to news.xbox.com here. It's the Xbox Wire. Like they purchased them. Like this is crazy. But that's what I'm saying is like again we're reiterating here. But like so. Basically, we can get those Bethesda games that were lost to us. Return to Castle Wolfenstein, like that's crazy, right? Those games that were like kind of lost to that publishing can come back, and it just opens the door for so many like experiences. And it's like I know some people might be trying to change the narrative again, but Call of Duty is like a huge deal, right? Like they own the shooters, Halo, COD, like the biggest, like Doom, and oh man, not to mention all the other exclusives coming. This is a big moment. Yep, Diablo 4 Day 1 exclusive on Xbox and PC, of course. So yeah, make sure you get your Game Pass, guys. Make sure you get your Xbox Series X, your Xbox Series S. It's definitely not a monopoly though. So you also got to understand this is a very big industry. Like even if they bought up like publisher, they still don't have near the market share that other companies do. For context, Xbox has about 25 gaming studios right now, whereas the Embracer Group, which is a huge group, has about 80 studios making AA, AAA titles. So there's actually like Xbox is a relatively small kind of grouping of companies, so they're not near a monopoly yet. They would have to buy something like you know, Nintendo, or they'd have to try to buy like PlayStation for it to be like a monopoly type thing. They can keep buying publishers like this like crazy. So you look at the movie industry. So the movie industry, there's only about like 3 or 4 players left, right? Disney owns 60% of the market. Like they make that much at the box office, and Microsoft doesn't even make close to that amount of the gaming market. So there's no monopoly here, not even close to a monopoly. If Disney has like 60% of the movie industry, like the movie box office year on year, and there's no monopoly there, like Xbox is pretty fine. They can buy publisher after publisher after publisher, and it's not a big deal. Thanks for the donation. What do I think about Stalker 2 getting delayed? It's not the biggest deal. I would have liked it to release in April because I think it's a little bit of a quieter month for Stalker 2 to have released, but I don't think the delay is a big deal to me. It's a little bit busier in the fall, but for it coming out like December, I think that actually could do a really good job if they market it well and push it. It could be a big holiday release. So this will probably be a good thing for them. And I mean, it's been delayed so many times, it's kind of like, it's not too big of a deal. Yeah, Call of Duty will not only be a Game Pass title, it will be exclusive to the Xbox, which is fantastic. Sega, then Take Two. Again, like I don't see them buying. Yes, this is crazy. Phil Spencer absolutely delivered for us on this one. Call of Duty will be on Game Pass. Again, the date is apparently June 2023, where the pen ink will dry on the purchase, where Microsoft will take over Activision and everything like that, Activision Blizzard. And they have promised us that they will splash all the games, new and old, that they can onto Game Pass. Game Pass for console, Game Pass for PC. Once again, get your Series X, get your Series S. Prepare your PC if you've got that. Get ready for great gaming, guys. This is going to be exciting. So that would mean that the 2023, which I assume would be Black Ops, Treyarch's next Call of Duty, will very likely be an exclusive Xbox game. I can't imagine PlayStation will continue the marketing with Call of Duty. They might for the new Modern Warfare, but I would imagine that deal will end. It's kind of a big thing here. This is a very, very big moment. And I know, like we said, everybody was like, oh, it's $7 billion. They've got no extra money to spend on anything else, but then they just pop out 70 billion like it's crazy. Like I think that's what 20 billion more than what they were looking at buying TikTok for. Like that is just absolutely insanity. Absolute insanity. But like as an Xbox fan, I think you're going to be very, very happy for what's to come. It's going to be very, very exciting here. I'm quite excited. I think you guys will too. And people are always like, oh, like Sony does have some money, but like, again, it's a $1 trillion company against like a couple $100 billion company. It's a big, like a multi-trillion-dollar company. It's a big difference here and stuff like that. So I think you're gonna see. I think this is the regulation. There won't be a regulation problem on this. This will sail right through. It's not an issue. So many of the like different countries and stuff will see this as like Microsoft kind of cleaning up the house of Activision and everything like that, as many of you probably imagine. So I guess this is also, Phil Spencer was kind of almost being cheeky when he was like, "Oh, we've changed how we're doing business with Activision going forward." Yeah, that's because they bought them. Yeah, this is 100% real, guys. This is happening. This is the future gaming on Xbox. You're getting the great stuff. Yep. So don't expect big purchases going forward. But once again, we said that last year. We're like, Bethesda's the last one. They're not gonna buy anything else. And then, bam! What do you know? What are you guys looking forward to? Some new Crash Bandicoot games, new Spyro, maybe a new Guitar Hero. It'd be crazy if Guitar Hero was like on Game Pass. Do you think they could get the legacy Guitar Hero games running again? I don't know if you could, but they're the masters of backwards compatibility if they can figure out the licensing for those songs. Maybe the old Guitar Hero games would come back. That one would be hard, but that would be utterly fascinating. Like this is really really exciting. I'm kind of blown away by this. Take Two buys. Yeah, I did think the Take Two buy of Zynga was like a big surprise, and at $11 billion, I was like, oh, that's huge. And then 70 billion, it's like nothing. You have so many PlayStation friends. Well, they can still enjoy, crossplay for the time being, and eventually they'll have to buy an Xbox if they want to play Call of Duty or Diablo. It's very epic news. This is a huge thing. I'm actually absolutely floored by this. Yeah, we said again, guys, June 2023, apparently from Charlie Intel, is kind of the news on that one for when that fiscal period will end and will the purchase will have completed, and they will flood Game Pass with stuff. So get excited. They do have to act as an individual company until the complete purchase is done. So, this is just general business. They have to do their own thing. Activision has to be themselves. They have to keep going. They're going to have, the same setup until the date of a complete purchase. And it's going to be the same as the Bethesda thing. You will get there'll be a big news thing where Phil Spencer will sit down with the heads of, Activision that remain, and they'll be like, oh, this is, all this stuff's coming to Game Pass. This is the journey so far, and it's going to be a very, very exciting thing. I'm kind of absolutely blown away by this, as I'm sure so many of you guys are. Yeah, the backwards compatibility options are open so high. I'm really hoping that maybe this will allow them to get some sort of partnership going again with, like, I think it's Hasbro, to bring back our Transformers games. I know, well, PlayStation probably, or Sony won't probably play ball, but it would be, or Marvel, but it would be so cool if we get our old Spider-Man games, like Edge of Time, Shattered Dimensions, Spider-Man, the old Spider-Man games. It would be so cool if we could make that possible, and it's just like the legacy library. You know, you're not necessarily getting like a whole ton of IP, but you are getting some of the treasure trove IP of gaming, right? Like this that's crazy, right? Overwatch 2 probably going to be exclusive, Diablo 4 would be. Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's like again, like yeah, hey Matt, yeah, Xbox hard exactly. That's the thing is like I said beforehand, I'm gonna have to look deeper into some of the ownership things over like Crash and Spyro. But the fact that Crash and Spyro were on like every platform, I'm assuming Activision actually has full rights on that. So I would imagine that Spyro and Crash will be part of the Xbox family. It's gonna be really cool to get like a big painting picture of all the Xbox characters together, because they're building a legacy. They're building a team, guys. Like they've got Doomslayer up there with the Master Chief, with BJ Blazkowicz, and now they've got Captain Price, first party, first party Xbox character. Call of Duty 4, one of my favorite games of all time, is a first party game. Like when I was younger, I would have never ever imagined that Xbox would buy Activision. Like that's crazy. This is like this is what they've been building towards. This is the excitement we've been waiting for Xbox. Like, I remember sitting there and being like, oh, there's like, the exclusives and stuff. It was quiet times. It was quiet times for so long during the Xbox One era. And then, they start to really get things together. They buy all these companies, they bought Double Fine, they got Compulsion Games, they bought well, obviously Bethesda. And all these companies, there's so many, like Ninja Theory and like all these different smaller companies, and this is kind of what they've been building out towards, and who knows what they'll buy next. I honestly think this is probably not even the end of it. I think they'll take a break after 70 billion, but my picks again, I'm kind of like Avalanche Studios, maybe IO Interactive, stuff like that would be really nice to kind of pad things out. They're working with those companies, but damn, Activision Blizzard. There are definitely licensing issues with the Spider-Man games. That's why I'm hoping they can kind of make it go kind of well, because did Phil make a power play? Well, I thought buying Bethesda was one of the biggest industry changes we've ever seen, and obviously that's a small deal compared to Activision. Like this is an ultimate power play, and thanks for the donation there. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, no licensing issues when you buy the company. There still are Spider-Man licensing things. I'm pretty sure Sony has some kind of deal because remember Sony owns the movie rights to Spider-Man, but I'm sure there's some kind of deal with Marvel in regards to kind of the movie stuff and letting kind of PlayStation play around with the Marvel characters. I'm assuming that is something there too. Yeah, World of Warcraft on Xbox, I would imagine will eventually be a thing. This seems like it's gonna happen. I mean, it'll be a Game Pass thing. It would definitely make sense. Seeing a lot of people wanting Ubisoft next, Take Two, Warner Bros. And stuff, Warner Bros. Games. I would imagine that Crash Bandicoot would be exclusive to Xbox. I would imagine Spyro would be. You don't buy a company for $70 billion to make their stuff not exclusive. I had to say that for, when people were like, oh, the Elder Scrolls 6, it'll come to PlayStation. No, it won't. You don't pay $7 billion to make your stuff non-exclusive. You don't pay $70 billion to make your stuff not exclusive, right? We're probably gonna get some proper upgrades for like existing Call of Duty titles. But guys, think about this. Call of Duty World at War, when it launches on Game Pass, will have a community again. Modern Warfare Remastered will have a community again. Your older Call of Duty games that you love and you can't play because there's not enough players will be alive again because of Game Pass. Isn't that remarkable? Huge, yeah, indeed. Thanks for the donation there, Scott. A huge day for the Xbox community. The future of the channel too. This is a big moment. Like, I'm very glad that I've got such great partners and stuff working with Xbox so closely. I've got Series X content, Series S content, and now we've got Legacy with backwards compatibility, and maybe even more backwards compatible games. Return to Castle Wolfenstein, please. Please, Activision, please, Xbox. Make it happen, because, now the publishing thing isn't going to be a problem. That's crazy. What games can you expect to see on Game Pass? They said every goddamn game they could put down. I could pull up the article again about this one. They said, upon close, we will offer as many Activision Blizzard games as we can within Xbox Game Pass and PC Game Pass, both new titles and games from Activision Blizzard's incredible catalog. They also passed more than 25 million subscribers on Game Pass. You don't have an Xbox, you don't have Game Pass, you should get it. You should 100% get it, because you are going to be happy. If you want to get into next-gen gaming, the Series S is great. It is absolutely fantastic. You can always upgrade to a Series X later, or get a PC, who cares? It's all part of the Xbox ecosystem. Grab yourself some Game Pass, have a great time. It's so fun. It is a huge deal. Like, this is absolutely insanity. It is, 70 billion is mind-blowing. Like, everybody was like, oh, 7 billion, so big for Bethesda. No, nothing. Drop in the hat compared to 70 billion. Like, this is Black Ops 2. You know what I bet they'll do? I bet they'll fix the servers too. I bet they'll fix the hackers. They'll go back and they'll deal with it for your legacy games, because they'll be their titles. This is crazy, guys. And Xbox, they do like to do the odd, World of Warcraft on Game Pass. At least PC will be on there. That would be crazy, right? And, maybe. This is 100% real, guys. 100% real. I am not kidding with you. This happened. Tony Hawk Games, everything's first party now. Well, it will be. June 2023 is when the ink closes. But, Xbox, news.xbox.com. We've got Phil Spencer's tweet. I don't know what else I can tell you. I mean, I've gone over the speech. It's 100% happening, guys. Like, this is crazy. Capcom, Ubisoft, Rockstar, Square Enix. I don't think they'll buy like everybody, but yeah, there'll be big things. This will take time, guys. Keep in mind the ink will have to dry. It's gonna be done, apparently, according to Charlie Intel, they've got the info from the inside where it's going to be June 2023. The ink will settle. All the games will drop on Game Pass. So you do have a bit of time. They will have to autonomously run like they have. Activision will have to continue being like they are. And then once that happens, they'll be part of Xbox. They will directly kind of talk to Phil Spencer. That's what's going to happen. He said that they're going to be right under him. And that's kind of how it's going. Can they buy EA? I don't know. They could buy all kinds of stuff. Yeah, maybe we'll finally get new Spyro games, and Yep. Crash Bandicoot, all that stuff will be exclusive, guys. That's what happens when you buy stuff. What does first party mean? So first party game is a game owned by the company. So Halo is a first party game. Call of Duty will be a first party game. So Xbox, traditionally, like let's look at PlayStation, or no, Nintendo's the easy one. So a first party Nintendo game, Mario, Donkey Kong, stuff that they own. These are their properties. These are these things, like they own them. And then third party is what Activision used to be. So like a third party, you have third party exclusives, you have third party deals, but first party is your games, your studios. So, kind of like Gears of War is like a first party Xbox game, Halo, Doom, the entirety of Bethesda is first party. So that's kind of what that means. And I'm happy to clarify any business kind of mentions and terms you guys might be confused about on this one. I'm very happy to go over this because this is an absolutely big deal. And if you have a moment, don't be afraid to like the stream, subscribing is great as well. We're going to have so many great stuff on this channel. It's going to be nuts. Absolutely nuts. Get your console, get your Game Pass. I don't know. This is a crazy deal. Blur, yeah, maybe they could work out Blur. Like, who actually does own Blur? Would that actually be possible now? Because they could probably do more Game Pass stuff. World at War on Game Pass. That's what I'm talking about, Kevin. Right? Like, did we think about that? Like our old favorite games getting like a community again? Just sit there, thinking about playing like World at War and having like a flourishing community because it's through Game Pass, so it's easy for me. It'll probably also be on the cloud. You'll be able to cloud stream Call of Duty. Oh, come play World at War. I do a stream of it. You can jump in and just stream it or download it, and like that's insane. This is amazing. This is a great thing. Like this is a genre defining thing. Like this is really big. It should bump up. How many? Do you guys know how many studios Activision Blizzard owns? Because it should take us from like what 25 up to 30 something. Keeping in mind the Embracer Group has like 80 developers and whatnot. Activision Blizzard. I'm gonna look up their studios count. I bet their stock went up. I definitely bet their stock went up quite a bit. Does anybody have a number on that? The actual quantity of like studios they own? Because that would be helpful. History, that doesn't really help as much. Let's see, yeah, Overwatch Day 1 on Game Pass, exclusive, populate the older CODs, that's what I'm talking about. This made your day, I bet it did. This is a great thing. If you're an Xbox fan, this is the day that we've been waiting for. Again, it's not going to be a monopoly, guys. They own such a tiny amount of the industry. Look at the movie industry. Disney has 60% of the box office. They're not a monopoly. Microsoft doesn't have close to that amount of the box office in gaming because they have to compete with Valve, they have to compete with PlayStation, they have to compete with Nintendo. This is not even close to a monopoly. They could buy 2, 3, 4 more publishers and it wouldn't be a big deal. Just trying to look at like how many studios they own. Let's see, investor relations. Like it doesn't really have like a listing of all their studios, right? So they bought it. The ink dries June 2023. They were 100% under Xbox. It's the same as when they bought Bethesda. It takes a period of time for Xbox to fully own the company. It takes a period of time. So 2023 June is apparently the date when this happens, or around then, before then, after then. That's going to be the period of time. They will continue to work as they always have. So, and then it's going to happen from there on. Call of Duty, kind of the Treyarch one, is probably going to be exclusive, I would imagine. And it's a big power move. Do I think Spider-Man can come back? Again, I think, that Marvel and Sony have some kind of deal worked out for the movie stuff. Because remember, Sony has the rights to the movies for Spider-Man, and they keep that license going by making new movies. So, I think they did some kind of deal with the games to have the Activision, not the Activision, so that they have the license to like a lot of the Marvel stuff. So this could potentially open the door for Xbox to work with Disney about getting the legacy Spider-Man games. It is a possibility. I wouldn't get your hope up too much for it, but it could happen. So I'm just trying to find like a number for how many studios they have. Like I got all their franchises and that. Like you can think of all the other ones. I wonder if they're gonna like build up High Moon and stuff again. New to my channel, great content. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it and stuff. This is a big thing. This is huge for Xbox. Absolutely a massive Tencent and Microsoft porting LOL with the keyboard mouse. That would be interesting. But yeah, $70 billion. This is real, guys. This is a big win for Xbox. Yeah, the old Transformers games would be like a dream, and they would have to work with Hasbro. Maybe they can make it happen. I will shed many tears if we get to play War for Cybertron and fall on Xbox. That would be insane. It's a huge power move. It's a big thing. It's amazing. That's why you see PlayStation working out deals right now where they're trying to get longer exclusivity and stuff because they're gonna have to compete because this is a big deal. Yeah, apparently they own Crash. Apparently they own Spyro, Tony Hawk. All that stuff is, first party and everything like that. But I'm trying to find, and hopefully we'll get some proper remasters. This could open the door for proper Call of Duty remasters, because Activision won't do so, but Microsoft will. And I think that is just insanely awesome. I am so excited about this. What do I want Xbox to buy next? So again, my kind of picks, I was kind of looking at smaller groups. I was thinking Avalanche Studios would be a next logical choice. Square Enix West would be great. Kind of Life is Strange, Just Cause, Tomb Raider, stuff like that would be really nice for them to kind of add. IO Interactive would be a good one. They work closely with them now. Stuff like that I think would be very good purchases for them. But I don't think they're going to buy... And again, we said this a year ago. We didn't think they were going to buy anything new soon, but here we are today, and it is absolutely amazing. I can't find anywhere online easily where it says all of their goddamn developing company, like studios. They own 10 to 11 studios. Okay, that's what I kind of thought. So that should bump Xbox up to like 36-ish studios or so, which is kind of a big deal. Maybe we can get the old Bond games back, backwards compatibility for the Bond games. Yes, Xbox bots. The magical Activision Blizzard King. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people talking about how much they hate the Call of Duty franchise or something. Just like people always pretend like, oh, Bethesda's not a good company anymore. It's like, okay, whatever. That's funny. I don't think... I think at this point, no company is off the table. Obviously, no insiders had any info on this, but I do want to mention again, Kevin and I, in our stream the other day, we did say, Call of Duty... Or did say Activision could be bought. We did talk about that literally like a week ago. But yeah, this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Like this is a big deal. Xbox needs Hideo. Apparently they are doing a Kojima project on Xbox, so stay tuned for that one. That might get announced in the near future as well. And that's kind of exciting. Like this is a huge deal, guys. This is like I said, this is like the Bethesda deal is something that you tell your kids about. You tell them the time that Xbox bought Bethesda. The Activision Blizzard thing is the buyout that you tell your grandkids. Like that's how big that is. That is huge. Somebody says 23 studios. I don't know, 10 to 20 new studios adding to the Xbox family. Activision, so Xbox bought Activision Blizzard. So Activision Blizzard, after the period is done, will be under Xbox, directly reporting to Phil Spencer. So you're going to have so many great games coming to Xbox Game Pass, being exclusive to Xbox. Like I said, it's looking like, basically I would assume the next Black Ops, like the next Treyarch Call of Duty game, will be first party, and it will be exclusive to Xbox going forward. Dedicated servers, yeah, hopefully. I mean, you guys definitely, as the Xbox community, you should go out and you should, tweet to Phil Spencer saying you love this. You should retweet their stuff. You should just have a nice little celebration day. Kick back, have yourself a nice beverage, and just think of how exciting this day is. So they mentioned the creators of Call of Duty, Warcraft, Candy Crush, Tony Hawk, Diablo, Overwatch, Spyro, Hearthstone, Guitar Hero, Crash Bandicoot, StarCraft, and more join Xbox. So I would assume all of those titles that were just listed will be exclusive. So, here we go. Here's a number of their things. Activision Publishing, Blizzard Entertainment, Beanox, Demonware, Digital Legends, High Moon Studios, Infinity Ward, King, Major League Gaming, Radical Entertainment, Raven Software, Sledgehammer Games, Toys for Bob, Treyarch, and every other team will be first-party studio. Like, Infinity Ward can now share technology, well, when the deal dries, with, the Coalition. Like, the Coalition can help on a Call of Duty game, and you know, like they own all of our favorite shooters, like growing up, like Call of Duty, Doom, like Wolfenstein, Halo. Like no matter what generation of gamer you are, the shooters you grew up with are now under Xbox. Same with like the RPGs, the Western RPGs. This is crazy. Picture in the background for some of the studios. Oh yeah, it does say that, doesn't it? Beanox. I just kind of mentioned them all. I kind of went through the big chat thing there. Yeah, they definitely snatched it up. This is truly exciting. Like just think of they'll probably buy more companies in the future, right? Like no company is off the table now. I would say anything is possible. This is a big deal. This is huge. Like this is absolutely massive. I'm thinking we'll get proper remasters of games we love. It's crazy news to wake up to. I was gonna go to bed. I wanted to get some sleep, and I couldn't believe the news when I saw it. I was like, because we were working on a Rainbow Six Extraction review, and I was like, Kevin, I gotta go. I gotta do this chat. I mean, we gotta do a video for this. We gotta go over this because this is huge. Like it's massive, absolutely insanely massive. This is big. Like this is crazy. Like it's one of the most insane moments you'll ever see out there. It's just like this big thing. Like you're gonna get some great stuff coming, guys. I'm so excited about this. I hope you are too. Again, liking the stream, subscribing is great. Am I using a noise gate? To some degree. It's pretty open now because of people wanted to hear me more. So there you go. I use the HyperX Quadcast if you're wondering, and we stream daily, guys. So there's always streams. We'll be doing Rainbow Six Extraction tonight, which is exciting. Yeah, Overwatch 2 will finally get out the door. They'll put resources towards it. It'll be exclusive. I'm hoping World of Warcraft sub will be included in Game Pass. I would imagine so, because they said as soon as the ink dries, they are going to drop all the games they can onto Game Pass and Game Pass PC. So you're going to see a pile of Activision Blizzard titles land on Game Pass again around June 2023. All these games are coming. It's going to be the same as the Bethesda thing, guys. You gotta wait. You just gotta be like all the news things, all the people where there's like rumors of like, oh, this stuff will still come to PlayStation and stuff like that. And it's just gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nuts. Guitar Hero. They mentioned Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero could be coming back only on Xbox. Wouldn't that be amazing? Diablo 4 only on Xbox and PC. Of course, same ecosystem, right? Yeah, now we could get a kart racer. Kart racer with a banjo and everybody like that. And oh, wow. You can never, ever say again that Xbox does not have games. Never. Absolutely never. Like, this is absolutely... Will COD be exclusive? Well, I mean, I wouldn't spend $70 billion on a company not to make their biggest game exclusive, would you? I bet you wouldn't. He absolutely delivered, Phil Spencer, on this one. Will there be a press conference? Probably. They just did a little news article. They did a small little bit of info. Again, if you guys have questions about any of the deals, any of the info and stuff like that, you let me know. We can kind of go over things. It just seems like a lot of people are quite excited. Get yourself a Series X. Get yourself a Series S. Get yourself a cool PC. Get yourself a Game Pass subscription. And you are set for this generation. You will absolutely have a remarkable selection of games. Is so exciting. People will be going nuts over this. This is once again the news you tell your grandkids about. The time that Xbox picked up these amazing companies year on year. Is it worth having a PS5 also? Yeah, sure. I mean, I have a PS5. I love my PlayStation 2. It's got great games on it. It'll have good exclusives. But you can't help but look and kind of be like, there's a lot of good stuff coming to Xbox. It's a very good reason to have an Xbox console at this point. I mean, you'd kind of be a little crazy not to get yourself an Xbox at this point. Or PC and stuff. Like, this is like big deals. I hope they try for like Legacy Guitar Hero. Wouldn't that be exciting if we could enjoy the old, the old Guitar Hero games again on Xbox? And wouldn't that be just magical? Maybe remaster the old ones or make them backwards compatible, or again like a new Guitar Hero, bring it back and it's only on Xbox, and you get Game Pass perks and you get Game Pass launches. You got your Series X and you bought the Dying Light 2 Collector's Edition. I hope you enjoy that. Have fun. Dying Light 2 is coming up really soon. Yep, this is a big moment for Xbox folks. Absolutely incredible. You know, we got a lot of Xbox content on the channel and stuff. PlayStation, Nintendo too, but this is a big deal. This is where I sat there, and I don't know. I don't know if I fully believed in Phil Spencer for a number of years there. But Bethesda, Activision Blizzard, Game Pass, the software, the console hardware, absolutely just amazing here. There's so much here. Like this is just going to be such an exciting generation of gaming. They're going to clean Activision right up, and not only is it good for gamers to kind of enjoy all of these games easily through Game Pass, but the people working at Activision and Blizzard will finally have a better environment because Microsoft is incredible in regards to their the workspace they create is something that is a lot safer a lot better for developers to like flourish and not have to deal with problems. So you're gonna expect a lot of change to the Activision Blizzard company because unlike Bethesda where they're doing their own thing kind of stuff, Phil Spencer did say that they will report directly to him on the stuff going forward. So that's a big deal. Yeah, $70 billion. If you don't think Call of Duty, you don't think Activision Blizzard is worth that much, you got to look at their mobile portfolio. With King, because it's Activision Blizzard King, right? So you've got some of the biggest and most iconic gaming IP ever created, ever. And then you've got some of the biggest mobile games. 70 billion is actually a pretty good price tag for that company. Like a lot of people are going to be just going nuts over this thing. It'll be going exclusive. You don't pay $70 billion to make your stuff multi-platform. Just look at Bethesda. Yep. Revive StarCraft Ghost. Hey, maybe there's enough stuff there. Maybe it'll be backwards compatible. Hopefully the Transformers games. Maybe they can work on the Spider-Man games for some licensing backwards compatibility wise. Maybe the Bond games, maybe the old Bond games they can make work. Maybe we'll get some new Spyro, new Crash Bandicoot. Maybe we'll get some proper remasters of like the StarCraft, the Warcraft. Get World of Warcraft on the consoles. Get Call of Duty perks. Get a better Call of Duty experience. Like, oh man, it's gonna be great. This is what we've kind of been hoping for and stuff like that. Is big deals like this. I sat there kind of think, oh, Avalanche Studios or some smaller stuff. When is the next big Xbox purchase gonna come? And randomly today, January 18th, 2022, totally randomly at 6, 7 in the morning, big purchase out of nowhere. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Call of Duty will probably be exclusive, right? Like Xbox is very serious. It's a very, very serious purchase doing this. Does Xbox buy Square Enix? I don't see them buying Square. Square has a very close partnership with PlayStation. I could see them buying the Western side of Square. Because Crystal is working with the team at the Initiative on Perfect Dark. I could see possibly, and I'm not saying anything official on this, but maybe Xbox could pick up the Western side of Square Enix, which would include Eidos Montreal, Crystal Dynamics, Tomb Raider, Life is Strange, Just Cause, those types of titles, and then Square just focuses on their regular rest of the world kind of properties like Final Fantasy and whatnot. Bungie again? Well, they could probably buy Bungie again. I don't think anything is off the table, guys. I don't think anything is off the table here. Yeah, if you're an Xbox fan, this is kind of what you've been hoping for. And again, I am exhausted because it's 7:40 in the morning, but I just wanted to share in the excitement of this stuff. This is really, really cool and a big deal. This is a big deal. Call of Duty, Diablo, everything like this. I know a lot of people are really excited in the chat and stuff. It's so cool. Like this is crazy. They could buy all kinds of people in France. I can't quite read that properly, Matt, but it sounds positive. Yes, definitely good times ahead. Well, him staying there, he's gonna be. So again, guys, they have to act autonomously until the ink is dried as of June 2023, and then Xbox will be doing complete changes to the design in the company, and they're gonna splash. Just like they said, tons of games on Game Pass, tons of games on Game Pass PC. Everything is coming here. Yeah, Activision made Spider-Man games for a long time. Return to Castle Wolfenstein as well was published by them. Wolfenstein 2009, so I'm hoping those become backwards compatible. Crystal Dynamics is Tomb Raider franchise. Eidos also worked on some too. Yep, this is a big deal. I know a lot of people are waking up to this, but this is exciting Xbox news. This is a huge deal. I do remember the news on StarCraft Ghosts. That was a long time ago. This is very good for Xbox. It's it's quite amazing. Like it's just a great acquisition to make this happen. Overwatch 2, all these games, like just think of the magic. And I feel like I'm just like going in loops, but I'm so excited that this is such a big deal. Buy Halos. You know what? We can have Master Chief can be a character you get in Call of Duty. like like that's just crazy. Like you can get a StarCraft skin in Doom, a StarCraft skin in Halo. You can get. We could do like a platformer game where Banjo, Spyro, and Crash Bandicoot all team up, and maybe Conquer can be in there too. And wow, this just opens the doors. When are these games coming? June 2023, approximately, according to Charlie Intel. I'm sure for Perfect Dark, they're going to go in a new direction with it. So yeah, old CODs in Game Pass. So you're going to see your Call of Duty favorites end up in Game Pass. You're going to see World at War being repopulated, Modern Warfare Remastered. Now we can just do a stream and be like, hey, come and play, You probably have it downloaded through Game Pass. You probably have it on the cloud. This is really exciting. And my voice is super dying because I'm so tired right now, but yeah. This is a great thing. Staying post merger, that is fascinating. We'll have to look into that more. Again, a lot of this news is just I'm trying to get out the traditional details, what we have info wise. There's going to be a lot of info. Well, Microsoft doesn't even have close to a monopoly in gaming, so don't worry about that. There's lots of competition. Like I said, they could probably buy 3-4 more companies, 3-4-5 more publishers, and it probably wouldn't be still wouldn't be a monopoly. Again, look at Disney; it's over 60% of the box office, and there's only like 4 or 5 companies that compete there. Whereas gaming, there's bazillions of companies. Tencent is massive. Embracer Group has over 80 studios. Xbox is going to have 30 or 40 something studios maybe after this. There's a lot of competition. The industry is healthy. It's strong. It's pandemic proof. This is going to move a lot of consoles. Imagine playing Call of Duty. Yeah, every Call of Duty game should be coming to Game Pass. Future Call of Duty games only on Xbox. It's going to be a big thing. Yeah, this is definitely the console to invest in. I would say a great console to invest in at this point. I think this more than proves that Xbox and Microsoft cares about gaming. They are ready to compete. They're ready to put stuff out there. And I don't want to knock PlayStation at all. I work with them. They have great games coming. They have excellent exclusives. They will be pushing for more exclusive deals to compete with this because this is an industry where competition is now happening and flourishing, which is great for the industry because it makes better deals. Yep, this is great. Quite exciting. Any other questions yet? 25 million Game Pass subscribers at this point. Anything else you guys want to go over? The Xbox Metaverse? I don't think that'll necessarily happen. I do wonder if we'll finally get some VR stuff going on. That would be cool for Xbox and everything like that. Buy Diablo games on Steam. I would, that's something you don't think about too. I would imagine Xbox has a great relationship with Steam. I would imagine that, they'll probably get rid of the launcher for... was it BlizzNet or what was it, the launcher, whatever the launcher is called. That'll probably just get integrated into the Microsoft Store. It'll get integrated into Steam, I would imagine. You can buy stuff off of Steam in the future. This is big. Oh, Prototype, yeah, maybe we get Prototype coming back. Captain Price and Killer Instinct. That's funny. That is very, very funny. This is industry changing. I never thought we would be seeing this level of competition. Like crazy. You won't see this stuff right away again, guys. June 2023 is very likely. According to the info that we have right now, is very likely when this deal will end. It's just like Bethesda. It takes time. You buy a company, everything's got to go over, you got to transfer everything, and then the stuff starts happening. Yeah. But I'm not saying like I think they could be buying stuff. Still need that Extraction review though. Stay tuned. We will be streaming Extraction later tonight, so that will be on the table if you guys want to see Extraction early. We'll be working on it. Yeah, we will be doing a stream of it. A Ubisoft deal? Ubisoft Plus? What is it? What Ubisoft? What is it called? Ubisoft Plus is coming to Xbox. Not under Game Pass though, but I do imagine they'll do a lower tier for that. Call of Duty exclusives, yes. Do I think they'll buy EA? I don't know. EA has a lot of properties that are kind of under like sports properties, so it's a little bit harder of a purchase. But you know, it could be possible. I don't think anything is necessarily off the table, guys. Yeah, I don't think BattleNet. Yeah, could buy BattleNet. Titanfall 3 would be EA, so that's a little different. A good version of Warcraft. I think good versions of upgraded stuff might be easier to find. Well, yeah, if they could make that on game. See, the thing is, a lot of licensing deals that were hard to manage, hard to deal with, will be a little bit easier now that this happens. I think Disney and Xbox have a decent relationship. Maybe we can get these Spider-Man games back. I'm thinking even older Spider-Man games, right? Wouldn't that be just amazing to play like Spider-Man 2 or, Edge of Time, Shattered Dimensions? Oh, thanks for the donation. Again, I don't see this as a Microsoft monopoly. Not even close. They are a very small portion of the gaming industry. A lot of people never seem to realize that kind of thing. And again, appreciate the donation there. But you look at Disney, 60% of the box office. There's only like 4 or 5 major film studios. And Xbox, they have to compete with PlayStation, Nintendo. They have to compete with Steam, Valve Steam. They have to compete with Embracer Group. They have to compete with Tencent. There are a lot bigger companies out in gaming that make more money, so it's not even close to monopoly. Like I said, they could buy a few more publishers, and it wouldn't even be a big deal. It wouldn't even get snagged in regulations, which are pretty weak these days in general too. I think World of Warcraft sub could be on Game Pass. I do think it's there. Yep, Microsoft bought Activision. Yeah, this is happening. $70 billion deal, guys. If you are jumping in now, this is the excitement. Sony doesn't own Spider-Man. A lot of people get confused about this. Sony has the rights to the movies of Spider-Man, so anything an hour or more longer, they own the rights to. There is very likely some sort of deal in regards to keeping Spider-Man in the MCU that Marvel made with Sony in regards to allowing them to have gaming properties, some level of exclusivity on that. So that would be another deal they'd have to look at, but they don't. Sony does not own Spider-Man. They own the movie rights to Spider-Man hour or over or whatever. Yeah. So I would imagine that'll be stuff on there too. I think if Microsoft tried to buy Sony, there would be a lot of regulation issues on that one. Yeah, I don't see that happening. Overwatch and StarCraft, yes, those will be exclusives. You thought this was still Hitman? You missed out on the fun of Hitman there. That was a really good frenzy. That stream was great tonight. Actually, Santa Claus was having fun. Definitely having a lot of fun. Yeah, and again, the guys liking the stream, donations cool, subscribing, all that stuff. We're gonna have so much great content here on the channel going forward. It's just gonna be unreal. Just like when I go to cover all this stuff, it's gonna be absolutely amazing. Yeah, like I thought the Zynga purchase was big. I thought the Bethesda purchase was a big deal. Like this is like 10 times the Bethesda purchase in terms of like cost. It's amazing. I do think World of Warcraft would very likely end up on console with this deal. I think that would be the start of it. Again, if my voice is dying and I look all tired, it's because it's like 8 in the morning and I've been working all night. So yeah, that's how that kind of works there. Now make games like World of Warcraft work on PC. I would imagine that World of Warcraft and stuff will be through Game Pass and whatnot, and they'll probably make it run a little bit better and they'll optimize things and clean things up. Yep. COD and Diablo. Diablo will probably be exclusive. Overwatch, Call of Duty going forward. 70 billion is a lot of money. They wanted to buy TikTok for 50 billion, so that gives you some context. You're new to my channel. I hope you enjoy the content. We work very closely with Xbox. They sent me the Series X, and they sent me the Series S later. It's a nice chair. So I work very closely with them in television exclusive. I sure hope so. Yep. So that's kind of exciting. Yeah, they have to keep making Spider-Man movies to keep that deal. Thanks for the hard work. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you appreciate the content. I do work quite hard on it, and it's nice to hear people excited about it. But this is, for me, this is an exciting day. Like I said, I couldn't believe it when I woke up last year for texts from people being like Xbox bought Bethesda. I was like, no way. I get to return the favor to my friend who I'm hoping wakes up at some point to tell him that Xbox bought Activision Blizzard, because he texted me and let me know for the Bethesda thing, and now I can text him and let him know for this one. Like this is a remarkable day. Bethesda, you tell your children about the day Xbox bought Bethesda. For Activision, that's a story for the grandkids there, right? Like that's such a big thing. This is real, guys. I'm glad you appreciate the hard work, Brayden. This is I don't even know what to say. Like I'm just floored right now. It's so good. But yeah, like I was saying, wow, guys. Tony Hawk games, yep. Sekiro will be the Bloodborne of Xbox, probably. Candy Crush on Game Pass, I would imagine. So CODs will be exclusive, yep. It'll be probably with Treyarch's year again, guys. June 2023 is when this is supposed to close. So nothing can happen until then. But when it does happen, they said they're gonna throw Game Pass games on. Game Pass PC games are gonna be thrown on there. You're gonna have so many games, you're just gonna be like, whew. But if you're a big Xbox fan, pour yourself a nice drink, whether that's like a root beer or something more powerful, and just sit back and do a little toast. Go on Twitter, show your appreciation to Phil Spencer and Xbox, and just be like, thanks guys to make this happen. Like this is big. Somebody just tweeted at me. Yep. Just a bit of a sneeze there. Yep. Streaming. It hype chat. Yep. My friend was holy poop emoji. This is crazy. Like I know they added controller support for World of Warcraft. It was maybe in anticipation of this. Yeah, I got a lot of content on here, so hopefully covers all your Xbox needs and other stuff too, right? Diablo 4, Xbox PC only. Yep. Overwatch 2 as well, I would imagine. I would also... Well, actually, no. If they're going to release that in early 2023, that would still be... Overwatch 2 will probably still be multi-platform. Like I said, I think the Treyarch Call of Duty in 23 will be exclusive. They have to keep going as usual. I would imagine the studios will be intact, and maybe they will flourish again. Maybe High Moon Studios will probably get the proper... support they deserved for their incredible work on the Transformers series. So yeah, this is 100% real, guys. This has happened. Yep. They own the iconic shooters, guys. All the iconic shooters that you loved. No matter when you grew up, they own a shooter that you loved. Doom, Wolfenstein, Quake, Halo, Call of Duty, Overwatch. This is nuts. Like, yeah, and we're gonna get all these games on Game Pass. Your old things will be do a podcast with Randall. I don't know who that is. Or actually, I think I've heard of them. But yeah, and people can always message me and stuff. You just realize, I think I read that one. Call of Duty Halo crossovers, Call of Duty Edition Xbox, Warner Bros. Maybe Warner. They could pick up the Warner Studios. Who knows? Anything can be bought now. Nothing is off the tables. I don't think anything is off the tables for gaming stuff. Transformers, man. Yep, I'm hoping we get the Transformers. Maybe they can bring back that Deadpool game. Oh, yo, maybe they can clean up the Deadpool game. Nothing is off the table. They can buy whatever they want. This is an amazing big moment for Xbox and for people that game on Xbox, and like I've been saying, it's never a bad time to pick up a Series X or a Series S and some Game Pass and prepare yourself for the greatness. And it's not just these games coming. It's not just Activision Blizzard. You've got Avowed, you've got Fable, you got The Outer Worlds 2, you've got Hellblade 2. You've got all these incredible exclusives coming. It's just amazing. My one friend, he's like, because last time, like, this is a different person I'm talking to on Twitter, but he's hoping I'd be asleep so that I could wake up to the news, because last time he was messaging me and I woke up to it. Like, this is such a special moment. The WoW subscription, I don't know, probably be part of Game Pass, I would imagine. Yeah, so this is big news. Yeah, well, I mean, I think they're going to clean up the offices. They're definitely talking about, like, see, Microsoft is a great company when it comes to handling employees and developers, and they're going to definitely clean up Activision quite a bit, I would imagine. This is great news for Xbox users, great news for the industry. It creates a large amount of competition. This is very, very exciting news. I'm really big on this. It's pizza time. You're damn right it is. Enjoy it. Grab a pizza tonight, guys. Grab a drink. Celebrate. Have a great time. This is a big thing. Yeah, this is some of the biggest news of the year for me. This is amazing. And who would have guessed, right? Like again, Kevin and I did mention this like last stream. You know, Activision being bought by Xbox. But anyways, yeah. So this is cool. This is very, very exciting. Crash Bandicoot Xbox exclusive. Tony Hawk, Spyro the Dragon, Diablo. I mean, look at all these franchises all around me, you know. Ooh, Diablo, Overwatch. Cheers, love. Xbox is here to compete to the highest degree. This is exciting. This is 100% true, guys. If you didn't know that, this is a great time. All those great companies are coming. Yep. Time to make Call of Duty. You don't think Call of Duty will be exclusive again? I mean, I wouldn't pay $70 billion for a company and not make their content exclusive, but you know, you do you, right? Like, it's the same thing. It's gonna be the same thing as like the denial around, you know, like the Elder Scrolls not being exclusive or something. It's kind of funny. What could possibly go wrong? Or like Warzone will probably be optimized. This is really, really exciting, guys. Like this is. Oh, I got my Microsoft email. They bought them for $68.7 billion. Hells yes. I got press assets. Ooh. They're not accommodating interview requests. Interesting. So the big takeaways today: Microsoft announced plans to acquire Activision Blizzard, a leader in game development and interactive entertainment content publisher. The acquisition will accelerate the growth of Microsoft's gaming business across mobile, PC, console, and cloud, and will provide building blocks for the metaverse. Interesting. The planned acquisition includes iconic franchises from Activision Blizzard and King Studios like Warcraft, Diablo, Overwatch, Call of Duty, and Candy Crush, in addition to global esports activities through Major League Gaming. The company has studios around the world with nearly 10,000 employees. Microsoft will acquire Activision Blizzard for $95 per share in an all-cash transaction valued at $68.7 billion, inclusive of Activision Blizzard's net cash. Bobby Kotick will continue to serve as CEO of Activision Blizzard, and he and his team will maintain their focus on driving efforts to forward strengthen the company's culture and accelerate business growth. That is actually quite interesting. Once the deal closes, the Activision Blizzard business will report to Phil Spencer, CEO of Microsoft Gaming. When the transaction closes, Microsoft will become the world's third largest gaming company by revenue, behind Tencent and Sony. See, not a monopoly. The acquisition bolsters Microsoft Game Pass portfolio with plans to launch Activision Blizzard games into Game Pass. Game Pass has reached a new milestone of over 25 million subscribers. With Activision Blizzard's nearly 400 million monthly active players in 190 countries and billion-dollar franchises, this acquisition will make Game Pass one of the most compelling and diverse lineups of gaming content in the industry. Upon close, Microsoft will have 30 internal game development studios, along with additional publishing and esports production capabilities. Bang. This is pretty good. I'm going to take a look at the other thing, because this is like the official email they sent me. So I'm going to take a look at just what they've sent, some info, stuff like that. So yeah, this is just me getting the news there, guys, as like, because they send me like the proper information too. Yeah, 70 billion is nothing. They've got like 200 something $billion on like liquid cash. They don't even have to raise money for it or anything. Call of Duty would be exclusive as of 2023. Call of Duty would become exclusive. Yeah, great time for Xbox players. You're definitely right there, my heart. Definitely true. You just got a Series S. You came at the right time. Yeah, guys, get your Series X, get your Series S, and get ready to have a great time. Oh, they've got some like video clips and stuff like that. Except the. Okay, here we go. All image clips. They got a picture of the gaming team, background gaming at Microsoft. Oh, that's like oh, okay, so that's just the info bracket. Oh, here we go. So this looks like it's some good info. Again, I'm getting a press release from them, so I have official details. Yeah, it looks like they've got all the big companies. I don't know if I could show any of this stuff. Yeah, okay. Let me look at what else I got here quickly. Because again, this is the press release, so this is an official thing. World of Warcraft on Xbox. I'm hoping the great license games will be worked out. Oh, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Forgot about that. That would be great if they could make this work. Oh my God, we're already getting the thing about COD not making enough money on Xbox or something. Roll my eyes. Yep. We heard this about Bethesda with the Elder Scrolls. A lot of denial, you know. Oh, they're not gonna do that. Oh, they don't make enough money to make it only on one platform. Pfft, get out of here. 100% real, guys. This is 100% confirmed. Call of Duty exclusivity is not confirmed, but I mean, I wouldn't buy a $70 billion company not to make stuff exclusive, but what do I know? Yeah, it's kind of a big deal here. Spare change. Well, I don't think it's like spare change. Apparently, they had like 250 something liquid cash, I believe. So this is a chunk of their money, like a big chunk of their reserves, but it's well worth it. Oh, I wonder, maybe what would happen with Destiny 1? Isn't that like published by Activision? I don't know what would happen on that one. Yeah, there's a lot of great FPS stuff, guys. Great stuff coming out here for Xbox. Downvote is cool. uh, yeah, this is a big deal. This is really exciting. I'm quite happy about this. I can't wait to see what they do with it. Yeah, Crash is on the platform, man. Crash is here. I did not expect this in my life. I mean, we did talk about it on our last live stream there. We do stream daily, lots of good stuff. Rainbow Six Extraction tonight. Should be fun. Yep. They bought but didn't come exclusive. Again, this deal will conclude in apparently June 2023. So at that point, everything will be shifted. Things will come to Game Pass. Exclusivity will be made. It doesn't happen right away, guys. This takes time. Hello there. Yeah. You think Call of Duty will stay multi-platform? I mean, we'll have to wait and see, but I mean, again, you look at Bethesda, guys. Is the Elder Scrolls 6 gonna be exclusive? Yes. Is Starfield gonna be exclusive? Yes. Just wait. Yeah. So Minecraft's a little bit different. It's a very unique game. Apparently, part of the selling settlement on that one was they don't limit the platforms and stuff. Yeah. So they bought Activision, guys. This is 100% true. They bought it all, guys. Oh, thanks for the support there, Colby. Competition is good for all sides of gaming. Yes, it is. And it is very exciting to see Xbox actually really competing and throwing their money around to actually be like, we are doing stuff. Yeah. Once again, do yourself a little bit of a toast, grab yourself a nice drink, root beer or something a little bit more powerful or interesting, and maybe a pizza tonight, and have a nice little night. Text your friends, let your friends know. Go on Twitter, congratulate, kind of be like, thanks Phil Spencer, thanks Xbox, get your words out there, all that kind of stuff. This is great. This is amazing. I'm hoping they clean up stuff, they add good games. I don't know. I'm quite excited about this. I don't really have other details I can add at this point. That's all the news I have. If you guys have other questions, we'll kind of leave it open to a bit of a QA right now. I mean, I'd love to keep the stream going, but I am kind of exhausted too. Microsoft's very smart. Yep. They got great things going on. There's going to be a storm of... I should actually check out the trending things on Twitter. Here comes the memes. Phil Spencer, when he heard the Sony Game Pass rumors, and he's got... There's a picture of Leonardo DiCaprio from... Django, and he's got a Series X in his hand. Minecraft and COD. Oh my god, can we get Captain Price as a Minecraft? Like, can we get a Call of Duty Minecraft skin pack? Like, there's gonna be so many memes, so many trending things. Remember when investors want to make... Oh, this is a great day. Sony is trending. I can't imagine why. It's just like a lot of people pretending all of a sudden that, a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, nobody liked Call of Duty." It's like, come on, guys, this is a big deal. I'm so excited. This is a huge thing. Xbox Unleashed back, and this is bigger than the 360 era. This is Microsoft like being like, we want to compete. We want gamers to play on Xbox. Why would you not have an Xbox? Why would you not have Game Pass? That's what they're saying here. Like like they own the, like, remember when PlayStation had like the iconic like Spyro and Crash? Those are first party Xbox characters. This is better than the 360 era days, guys. Like this is a big deal. Game Pass will be the best thing here. Do we have to do the buy? I mean, you can do that. I think that method still works. I don't know. Take two buys Zynga again. The take two buy of Zynga was a surprise. This was kind of a surprise too. You know, it kind of makes you see that these public companies can easily be stealthily bought, and no one will notice, and it'll happen, which is kind of crazy. So that this is a big thing, guys. This is a very very big moment. I hope everybody enjoys this and has a good time. Once again, cool stuff on the channel. You know, we're gonna have a lot of good content going forward and everything like that. Lots of things to talk about. We're gonna be doing Rainbow Six Extraction tonight for a stream, which should be exciting. I'm gonna have to change. Actually, you know what? I accidentally launched a video because our regular video hours are right now, so that's gonna hurt that video. But whatever, doesn't matter, because this is a much bigger deal. There's a Warhammer Battle Sector video on the channel that got ignored because I didn't delay it because I didn't expect to be doing this. Yeah, this is a big Microsoft purchase. You know, we're gonna have lots of great stuff on the channel. I work very closely with Xbox and other companies too. You know, such as PlayStation, everything like that. Just reviewed God of War on PC. It's pretty great. You know, but yeah, I'm very very excited. This is a big thing. I'm staying up extra late tonight, or right now, guys, because this is very cool. Though they're selling consoles and they're selling Game Pass. They're selling both because they want you all. And yeah, this is gonna be great. This is super exciting for me. I am WoW Console Edition. I could see it coming. I could see all kinds of things coming. So should we do like a big sort of like wrap up thing? I mean, a lot of people are just kind of talking and everything like that. So again, the official purchase. We're just gonna do a big wrap up here for me. And we've got, I gotta close this. So, 68.7 billion. That's the purchase of Activision Blizzard, Call of Duty, Candy Crush, Warcraft, Diablo, Overwatch, Hearthstone. It will accelerate Microsoft's growth in the industry. Everybody's excited, everybody's happy. There's lots of money being thrown around. Cool stuff is coming. This is probably one of the biggest things in the gaming industry. Bethesda, you tell your kids the purchase of Bethesda, you tell your grandkids about the purchase of Activision Blizzard. It is industry defining, industry changing. It is going to make a lot of things happen. Will they be done with purchases? I don't think so. You know, they're going to be third in revenue behind PlayStation and Tencent. That means they are not even close to monopoly, and they're going to have to work harder to continue to grow the gaming side of Microsoft. But this is truly a remarkable experience and something that is kind of exciting. I don't know. It's just really cool. And yeah, I hope everybody kind of enjoyed this. Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Call of Duty, StarCraft, Warcraft, Candy Crush, World of Warcraft, Overwatch, Guitar Hero, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Yep. Great stuff, great stuff. This is a fantastic thing. I guess I'll just leave this going for a little bit more here as I take a bit of break, but it's all the details I have. You guys got other questions and stuff? Kind of good on there. Hi, I'm back. So, anyways, I think we've gone over the details. Is World of Warcraft with all the expansions? I would imagine, yes, that will be coming to Game Pass. Xbox E3, again, remember, it's going to be a separate sort of situation until apparently June 2023, so they're still going to act independently until the purchase is complete at that period of time. So this will include everything that Activision owns as far as first party, and their studios, $68.7 billion is the total price point. Again, guys, there's great stuff here. I do need to get some sleep in and stuff like that. I was very happy to talk about this for an hour and a half. Yeah, that's great. Subscribing is great. Liking the video again helps me out and stuff like that. There's going to be a lot of great content on the channel as we continue to work towards this big deal. We'll be talking about it in our live stream. Again, we'll be doing Rainbow Six Extraction tonight. We'll be doing a stream of it. And, you get an early look at that game, and then the review and everything like that will be this week. I usually cover games early, stuff like that if you're new to the channel. Worked very closely with Xbox. They sent me the Series X to review. They sent me the Series S recently to review as well and cover stuff on. I've covered basically almost every Xbox game on the channel. Like, seriously, I've covered, almost every, big Xbox game in regards to how it runs and everything like that. And new games, I'm very excited for where things go in the future. And, hopefully we get some nostalgic stuff, guys. Old games coming back, things coming up. It's just going to be very, very exciting. I'm very, very... I don't know. I'm happy about this. I hope everybody has a good one. And, I'll catch you around, and we'll have more videos and stuff like that in the future. Happy gaming. Yeah, I know. I think that's it. Oh, I'm supposed to be my big thing. Like the video, subscribing is great as well. Donation's cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks like the emotes, alternatively Patreon option. Streaming daily, so there's always cool stuff going on. Videos daily. And I will see you guys around as we talk about more Xbox things in the future. Have a good one, guys.